Macros new software allows me to capture my lessons. So what will happen on a daily basis is I will go to my smartboard and I will start to teach something. And sure enough, if I look out into my room, I have a couple of students who are absent or who are gone from class that day that I would have to reteach that material to. So instead, what I do is I can issue a voice command with my teacher mic, and I can push the button and say begin. At that point, what happens is anything I write on my interactive whiteboard, along with what I say, is going to be captured. When I am finished recording, I simply issue another voice command to finish, and it stops. To me, as a teacher, one of the best things, I don't have to run to my computer and I don't have to save the file. I don't have to choose a name for it, decide where to put it. Juno allows me to program my daily schedule into it ahead of time. So if I have told Juno that at 10 a.m. on Thursday I'm teaching geometry, yes, that's everybody's favorite, then when I'm recording a lesson around 10 a.m. on Thursday, Juno automatically knows to put that file in my geometry file, and I can just look for it there. What I figured out really quickly is this allows me to break up content because it's so easy to do. It's so easy to save the files. If I cover just one problem or if I cover just one concept, I can hit begin, start talking about that concept, and then when I'm finished, hit finish, and then go on to the next one, which allows me to break the content up for my kids, which is wonderful. Because if kids see a video that's 3 minutes long, they're more apt to watch it than if they see a video for 20 minutes long.
947. Number 40. Skip ahead to here. If you're not here, go here. The directions say, tell how many solutions that it has. So I don't want to know what the solutions are. I just want to know how many it has. Do you remember how to do that? It was called the discriminant.
Oh, isn't it b squared minus 4ac?
Very good. B squared minus 4ac. That's where you started, and this gave you information. So let's fill this in for that. Can somebody read me that original problem on number 40?
3x squared plus 6x plus 2 equals 0.
So let's establish our A and our B and our C. What's A?
3.
3. And what's B?
6.
And C?
2.
Good. So then let's fill in the discriminant. B squared, 6 squared, minus 4 times A times C. So that'll be 36 minus, what? 24, which is going to give me 12. So the discriminant in this case equaled 12. What does that mean as far as how many solutions that there are? 2. How do you know? Very good. If it's a positive number, then you know there are going to be 2 solutions. 2 solutions. So since it's a positive number, you would tell me it has 2 solutions. What if it was a negative number?
None.
No solution, because if you go back and you think about this, under the quadratic, this is the discriminant, right? That's the discriminant. If you ended up with a negative number right there, we just talked about square rooting a negative number is a problem. That's why there's no solution. Because if you ended up with a negative number under here, it's going to be no solution. What if it equals exactly 0? Good. If it equals exactly 0, there's going to be 1 solution, and that's discriminant. That should get you through chapter 10. You should be able to do chapter 10.